Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Good to see you. That's right, we've got Metallica's Ride the Lightning with lyrics. So, this song is one for my brother, who's a Metallica guy. And I tend to be a little bit more like I think most people are with Metallica, and I like the first 4 or 5 albums a bit more than the more recent ones. What was that one that shot? Something popped up on Spotify. Whiskey in a Jar. Metallica. Is that the right name? Whiskey in a Jar. I didn't enjoy that at all. I didn't get that. I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to branch out a little bit or something. But to me, the purpose of Metallica is exemplified by a song like this, which I don't know super well, and I certainly don't know the lyrics. But this kind of Metallica is amazing, awesome, and it gets me pumped up. And this kind of song, this song in particular, is high energy, powerful, powerful song. So let's get into it. Here we go. I hope you got your volume set at a good point. Metal's meant to be played a little loud. Actually, let me turn up mine just a tad. Enjoy. Let's go. It's hard. I wanted to sing along, but that ruins the quality, right? Yeah. I love the energy here. Awesome. Ride the Lightning. Good stuff. It's just about, execution. Because I feel like it is. By electrocution? I don't know. Flames. I don't think you get flames, do you, when you electrocute somebody? I mean, I suppose you could, but probably a bit of smoke, so it's possible. I don't know, maybe I'm not reading that right. It's a powerful sentiment. Me being a kind of a bleeding heart liberal in a lot of ways, I do greatly worry about the people who are incorrectly executed. Well, I worry about anybody being executed. But I'm way more comfortable with it when it's certain that it's the person that did the horrible crime. But the idea that we are incarcerating people on death row, undoubtedly we are. in my mind. I mean, it's pretty much been proven that sometimes we make mistakes, the system doesn't work, right? Particularly people of color get thrown in all the time, and some of those people are executed. And I know there's not as much executions going on anymore. I think we had one in Indiana, that's where I live, kind of recently, but some places like maybe Texas probably have a lot more. Maybe that's not what this song is even about, so I probably shouldn't ramble too much. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, there's a chair. I didn't even realize that. Gosh. Sorry to talk over the music. I didn't even realize what I was looking at there is an electric chair. So, gosh. See. Some of you are thinking, boy, this guy's clueless. That's cool. So something I appreciate about this kind of guitar work, it's obviously very talented, but it ties into the song very clearly. You know how sometimes some songs it'll just be like, hey, look how great our guitarist is, here's a solo, and it doesn't really mesh with the whole song. It's just like the time to do the guitar solo or 2/3 of the way in or something. This is blended perfectly. I gotta think it's the bass. I feel like people give Lars a hard time about not being a strong drummer. I don't know enough about drumming to really know, but I kind of feel like the bass is maybe tying this all together so that your guitar solo meshes and continues to tell the story between sets of lyrics and the overall song. That's just a guess. I don't really. Is Cliff Burton on this album or not? I don't even know when this album was released. That would kind of make sense because I know he's considered one of the best bassists ever. So, but again, I might not be right about the tie-in there. Yeah, let's go. Wait a minute. Was Dave Mustaine with the band at this point? I was just assuming this was past his departure. Or is this one of those in-between songs that he somehow like wrote, but it wasn't released until, it came out later? Don't know. I guess I should have looked at the date on this album. probably most Metallica fans know the answers to all these questions. Yeah, that's great.
Someone help me, oh please God help me. They're trying to take it all away. I don't want to die.
Real quick, the lyrics, or the vocals, I mean, are good, but it sounds like it's a little bit in an echo chamber, which I know, is fairly common with Metallica, but at least in this song, it made me think, and I don't know if this is fair, but it made me think a little bit of some vocals and some of Anthrax's music. Kind of one of the little brothers of Metallica. Yeah.
Time moving slow, the minutes seem like hours. The final curtain all I see. How true is this? Just get it over with. If this is true, just let it be. Waking my heart's flame. Free from this frightening dream. Flash before my eyes. Now it's time to die. Burning in my brain, I can feel the flame.
Ah, yeah. Nice. Ah, that's good. I love that ending, the tie into the beginning. I actually, honestly, I wish we could have heard more of that throughout the song. That's awesome. Um, well, I was thinking about how much, one of the great things about metal that is how much of the songwriting is about inner struggles and politics, and usually metal guys are usually pro-environment, anti-war. I love that, of course, right? I mean, maybe that offends somebody, but I mean, I don't want any war. I think about listening to all the Metallica and Megadeth I do. I'm thankful for that. Sometimes music, these artists are a great voice. I mean, in some ways, like Megadeth and, all their Polaris and Rust in Peace kind of stuff, like, that could have influenced millions and millions of young people, way more than any senator did in Washington, D.C., to be peace advocates. And that's awesome. But Metallica too, like, okay, here's a statement about public, I don't know, public is the right word, but execution, here's a statement, like, okay, well, are some people conflicted by that? I love Metallica, but I think people should be executed more or something like that, or do people just keep it separate? I don't know. But it's like science fiction kind of. I love any music, any movies, anything, any media form that gets you thinking, gets you talking a little bit. It's good stuff. I've rambled on enough. I should probably stop. I could go on and on. Thank you for watching, everybody, and all of your support.